If you're watching this video right now, it means that I'm dead. Ooh. That was pretty bad. So first to the first, my name is Luciano. All my friends call me Buba, not Baba. And why I'm doing this channel? Alright, it's pretty simple. I'm doing this channel because life so far keeps me moving from one place to another, and because of that I have a lot of friends scattered all around the globe. My family is also pretty far away, and doing this will allow me to put all what I'm doing in one place and show it to them. And also, why not showing to strangers? That's why I introduce myself. I believe my friends know my first name. For this video in particular, I wanted to show one of the things that I'm doing, one of the projects that I started, and it's basically modifying cheap action figures that you can get in stores like Target and Walmart. I seen other people doing the same thing, and it looks pretty awesome, and that's why I was like, all right, that's something that I can show as well. I can put up there and show the process and how something pretty gross can become something great. Well, at least that's what I want to believe. As you could see in the title of this video, it's all about Boba Fett today. And Boba Fett, if you don't know who Boba Fett was, and also I want to say that this t-shirt, I really want to finish this video because before filming I was with this t-shirt, but then I was like, alright, I'm gonna be talking about Boba Fett, where's my Boba Fett t-shirt? And it was in the washing basket, so it's really smelly, so I really want to finish this quickly as possible. Yeah, Boba Fett. Boba Fett was a bounty hunter, the biggest badass in Star Wars, I would say. Even though in the movie George Lucas pretty much made him look like a wuss, or didn't give him too much to do. Yeah, this guy was one of my biggest heroes. I would say that's the best one so far, because he can go even toe to toe with Darth Vader. Yeah, believe it or not, he could. And I was working in Walmart one day, not in Walmart, in Big W. That's a Walmart version of it here in Australia. So I was working there, and I saw this masterpiece. I was like, alright, I need to get this guy, and I bought it. And then I decided, alright, I'm gonna do something with him, and what's gonna be. Basically, he didn't come with many things, just a jetpack, and then there was no weapon, nothing. His hand was in the position as he was about to grab a gun or holding a gun, but there was nothing included. So my first thought was, alright, I'm gonna make a gun there. But then it's like, I don't know, this is Boba Fett. I need to do something better than a gun. I'm not gonna be just holding his rifle. Need to be something that makes him look really badass. So I was thinking, okay, he's a headhunter. Oh man, he's a headhunter. There he is. This is just the answer. So yeah, he's gonna be holding a head. And then I start brainstorming and thinking, okay, whose head is gonna be? And then I got my answers in the comic books. There's one comic book in where Boba Fett is fighting one of his biggest foes. That's how he describes it. And his name is Raikuda. I don't know if I pronounced the guy's name right, because I never heard it loud. So yeah, this guy was pretty badass. He was pretty much indestructible. Boba Fett was throwing everything to him, and this guy was not going down. And they were fighting in this there was a planet, I think it was a Java's planet or something like that, and it was like a big toxic wasteland where they were fighting. And Raikuda, at one point, he was completely soaked in a waste, in a toxic waste, and Boba Fett light on fire, that thing, and because of that, this guy explodes. So in one of the vignettes, you could see just Raikuda's legs, and the rest of the upper body is gone. So I was like, all right, the upper body is gone, but maybe the head is somewhere, or at least part of that head is there for him to collect. So yeah, I started brainstorming and thinking, okay, which is going to be the best way for Boba to be holding this head. My first idea was him just grabbing it from the top of the head, and then it was pretty hard to do because of the position of the hand. And then I was like, okay, Raikuda in most of the vignettes always is like screaming. He's like an angry beast, and in all of the vignettes you could see him with his mouth open, full of teeth, and his tongue sticking out. So I was like, oh, that's perfect. Boba is gonna be holding the head by the tongue. So that was it. I did a quickly sketch, and I was happy with it, and the rest is history. I'm not gonna beg for any likes or subscribes things, but please don't give any thumbs down. I don't deserve them. And yeah, I could quote George McFly.
Oh, no. I never let anybody read my stories. Why not? Well, what if they didn't like them? What if they told me I was no good?
Subscribe and like. You're gonna find a lot of good things here, I'm telling you. Alright, so enjoy the video, hope you like it, and let me know if you need to know anything else. And if you are a guy that speaks Spanish and you don't understand English, just comment down below, say I speak Spanish, can you tell me something here, and I will give you the proper explanation in Spanish. Alright guys, enjoy the video and see you next time. Alright, so once I have the 4 pouches done, what we have to do now is to fill out the rest of the pants with fabric, and pretty much it looks complicated for all these fiddly parts, but what I'm going to do is just to cut a big piece like that, glue it to the sides, and then since it's gonna be a fabric and I want it to be wrinkly, I'm gonna use all this excess of fabric just to crunch it up like this and create all the wrinkles, and hopefully it's gonna be alright. Hi everyone, so it's early in the morning and I'm pretty tired, pretty destroyed actually. My reliable coffee here. The place is full of crap, like always. And okay, the stage where I am at the moment with these guys, I went through the two legs, they're all wrapped in fabric now. I create all the wrinkles and all of that, and then the next stage is to go ahead and add details to the pouches and the edge of this pocket. And then I need to weather the pants so they look like, that this guy's been in a bottle and not just with glue stains on. And we need to do the same thing with these plasticky pouches in the belt. And now what I'm going to do is the cape. In the cape for this guy, I just slightly changed the design because for this armor, he's supposed to wear the cape that it was like with two colors. It was like brown and red. It's like, I think it's like the Mandalorian flag. But yeah, I decided to go with the green plain cape. This is the cape that he actually wears in the Return of Jedi, in the last movie, and I think it suits better the character. I like it better with the green cape. And yeah, so this is the fabric that I bought to replace this crap. So this is a nice color, a bit darker, and yeah, I'm gonna go and weather this guy too, burn the edges and make holes. I'm gonna start painting all the metallic areas before putting Boba Fett together. And what I'm going to do before start painting it, I want to fill all these holes that were for screws. I want to get rid of all of those, so for that I'm going to use this the reliable kneaded. The other thing that I'm going to do is change the green. I'm going to use a lighter green, mainly because the helmet has two tones of greens. It's a darker here, but the actual green of the entire armor is kind of close to this darker green, so I want this to pop up a bit more. That's why I started and choose this green oxide acrylic as well, so I will have to go and repaint the entire green everywhere. There you have it, glue it in place. Also, I would like to mention that for the painting, since I'm using this lighter tone of green, I take advantage of the existing that it was there, that it was a darker one. So when I paint, I don't go all the way to the edges. I started painting the helmet now, all the details, and yeah, I noticed this area here was completely different. It was just in a silver color. I'm looking some online references about how it's supposed to look, and sadly my paints are all dry, but I found a bit of a gold paint that I use for the Iron Man thing, and yeah, give it a try. But so far I think it's gonna look pretty good, because then all this gold need to be weathered, this yellow color, I guess. So I think it's gonna be alright, I can get away with it. It's just pure laziness, I don't want to go and buy another paint. Alright, but yeah, it's gonna look pretty cool, right? Hey guys, I'm doing some work on the scratches. I'm going now into detail, and I would like to explain kind of my process. And here, for instance, what I do is like, I'm gonna explain layer by layer. First of all, I paint the scratch with the silver, and then what I do after, I go with the Sharpie or whatever thing you want to use, and I just go right next to the edges. I just put it like not too much in the edges, and then I just use my finger, or you can use this kind of guys, and you just kind of smooth the surface there and trying to get it away from the scratch, and that creates the illusion that this could be created by burn or created by a blast impact or something like that. You can leave it as it is, just the silver. I prefer to do it this way because these create the contrast between the color and the scratch, so the attention go right to it and make it pop a bit more. I prefer more this look, but that's just a matter of preference. If you are a thrill seeker or you want some excitement in your life, I have something for you. If you're not a patient guy, don't even attempt to do a Wookiee scalp. This was by far one of the most annoying tasks of doing this thing. And basically what you need is some piece of hair. So if you have a mother or sister with long hair and is, I don't know, they care enough about Star Wars and your hobbies and they're willing to give you some hair, go ahead. And if you don't have that, maybe you have some metalhead friend that he's willing to give you some hair. If you don't have any of those options and there's no Wookiee around or someone to chop some hair off, do what I did. Go to Walmart, Big W, Kmart, or whatever, one of those places, and get some cheap Halloween wig, and cut some pieces off and prepare to be, I don't even know how to put this in words, but anyway, one second, maybe I can flip this thing around. No, I can't. So anyway, these are the three pieces, the result. And I tried to film the process. I didn't have a tripod and my GoPro was flat, so I tried to do it with my phone, and oh god. Anyway, this is almost over, this nightmare. So now the final part of the process is to attempt to thread this Wookiee scalp through these beads, so I can have them at the end. And I don't know how I'm going to do that seriously, but we'll give it a shot, and if I can, you're gonna see the Wookiee scalp with no beads. And if you see the beads down there, it's because I spent a couple of hours and a lot of sweat and anger involved. Anyway. Good morning, and yesterday was a pretty long process, and yeah, this is the final sculpting results of this head. And yeah, so far I think I'm pretty happy with it. It looks in scale a bit smaller than the actual character, and that's pretty crap. But the thing is, this is heavy enough, and I was afraid that if I make it bigger, Mr. Fett, he wouldn't be able to hold it while he's standing. He would fall over. So yeah, I reduced a bit the size. But anyway, I was thinking in the beginning that yeah, once I put all the latex in place, this would look a bit bigger in size. So I don't know. Let's see. At the moment, it looks pretty stupid because he's like a clown. I don't know. I like to think that it's like the Violator head mixed with a dog, like the puppy dog nose. And yeah, and for the sculpting I did, I don't know if you can see it like that. Anyway, I'm gonna take some photos after. But for the sculpting, I did everything first with clay, and then I went over with the kneaded, and I sculpted, trying to go as close as I could with the reference I had from the comics. And yeah, it's all an internal wire running on in the tongue, and then for the area where Boba Fett is holding the tongue, I put some kneaded to reinforce it so this won't budge and doesn't move. So then it's all latex. I still have to glue in place all the teeth. I'm gonna put some broken teeth as well. And then there's a piece of skull there hanging from the skin. And then yeah, I'm gonna start painting this puppy now. And I think I'm gonna use I think a black base color, and then I'm gonna start going lighter. And then for the blood, yeah, I don't know what color to use. I don't want to use red because this is an alien, and in the comics you can't see it because the entire comic is colored in hues of greens, and so you can't really tell. I think since this is an alien, I'm gonna go with the standard green color for the blood. The blood is on, nothing too fancy. I just went with the green color, being pretty messy, and mainly I wanted to have the underside of the skin painted with that green, and then I'm gonna go over to the other side with the skin tone, so I think it's gonna look alright. So for the mouth now, I'm using a mix between this pink and what is this? It's more like a skin tone, yellow sulp. Anyway, I'm mixing these two guys for the gum, and this is gonna be the color near the outside of the mouth, and then I'm gonna mix a bit of black to go with with this gum color, and that's gonna go for the inside. And I'm sure what kind of tone I'm gonna use for the tongue, but anyway, see what happens. Hey guys, back again. This time with a fresh T-shirt, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with the result. Hope you guys enjoy the process. And oh god, she just want to be in camera. She just want to do something. And yeah. All right. So here she is. There she is. And yeah, she wants some camera time. She wants to feel useful. And yeah, that's gonna be my next project. I'm going to do something with her, not as deep as went with this guy. She doesn't deserve it. She need to get more I don't know, more attitude for the next movie, hopefully. And but yeah, that's gonna be my next video. Hope you guys stick around to see it, and yeah, have a good time and keep enjoying life. See ya.